What's up guys, my name is CamoDude2187 and in today's episode I'll be detailing the residential area of my Minecraft Forever world. To kick this project off, I'm making a gazebo with a tough brick and stone base, sandstone supporting pillars, and a spruce roof. And that is the gazebo finished. On the inside I've also done some texturing on the floor with a variety of different blocks. I've put a campfire in here with a few decorations, some railings, and in the roof I've put some support beams. After this I decided to do some detail work on the cliffs behind the residential area to make them look more interesting than just a blank stone wall. Alright, I've finished texturing the cliffs, and I've also connected the gazebo and all the other houses to the main road with some paths. Next up I want to start filling in all this empty space with gardens and other details like that, and I'll start with this area back here behind the gazebo. I'm probably going to build a small garden over here, on the other side a tree and probably some picnic tables as well, and I'll also build a small shed right here. And that is this whole back area pretty much finished. Coming out behind the gazebo I've got a path coming all the way behind the mansion, a big custom tree in the middle, and a couple picnic tables. Coming over this way I've decorated the shed, a bunch of different crops growing over here. I've also decorated this alley with a bunch of storage. I've put a well over here. And coming over this way I've added a back door to this house. Put some tables in the gazebo as well. And I've also moved all my shulker boxes inside this house to help stay more organized. What I want to start doing next is add some flower beds along this side of the road here, and I also probably want to add some more picnic tables on the other side as well. Alright, I've finished the flower fields and I've got them going all the way down to that house. I've built a small retaining wall out of tough bricks as well. And coming up next to the gazebo, I've also built another picnic table, done some texturing with grass, connected the path up to this front porch, and over here I've built a small wine shop. By this house I've also moved this wagon over slightly to make room for a potato field. So that means all that's left to do is fill in the rest of this empty space and then build an interior for one of these houses. And that is all the exterior detailing finished. Over here I've put a bunch more grass, another table with an umbrella, and over here I've put a small weaving station of sorts with a bunch of linens hanging in the air to dry. Put a wagon over here transporting some wool and a few other odds and ends over there as well. In front of this house I've put a small wood chopping station which is nice and detailed. I've also textured this alley as well. And back here between these two houses I've put a small private eating area. Just a few tables, some barrels, and a railing along the cliff so that people can eat their dinner out here and enjoy a view of the ocean. I've also put a bunch of grass along the edge of the cliff as well. And that means that this whole outer area is pretty much done, and all I need to do now is make an interior for one of these houses. In the end, I decided to make the interior for the house where I'd put all my shulker boxes, so I had to start by moving all those over to a different house before I could start building. And that is the interior finished. Coming into the front door brings us into this small hallway, and over here through this door on the left I've made a bedroom, which also has a small closet right over here. Coming back into the hallway and around this way up the stairs brings us to the main floor of the house, where I've made a small kitchen area with some shelves, a table over here, and a few other decorations. And coming all the way upstairs to the attic brings us to the functional part of this interior, which is where I have farms for bushes, glowberries, and hanging roots, allowing me to get more of them easily whenever I need to. And that is this project finished. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it in future, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.